Yeah, one more part to this video. So, you know, every time you go to church, I'm about to drive off. I see this dude about to run this guy over. Yo. Oh, it look like he's about to run him over. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just left the gym, and this dude was like backing up. It's this guy on his bike. It looked like he's about to hit him. But anyway, part two. So what was I saying? Then I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I wanted to just keep talking about why I feel we shouldn't vote and we should start demanding respect from people, because why is it that your tax dollars don't work the same for you? Your schools don't work the same for you like other races do. As much money as they take from your tax dollars, just like anybody else, they don't respect you. You pay for a policeman's salary and they don't respect you. They come in your neighborhoods, they do all kinds of fuck shit, and you just allow it to happen. But have it be a rival gang, you ready to bust a cap in their ass. I just will never understand the phenomenon of one fucking cop car rolling up and everybody just running. I will never understand that at all. Somebody please explain it to me. But you get a black dude that's from a different area, and you like, oh, where you from, homie? Where you from? You don't ask the police that question. You don't ask George Zimmerman that question, or Darren Wilson, or anybody that's killed a black person. You don't ask them that question. I just feel like I got a lot of wake-up calls, and I gotta say it, man. I feel like we need to start modeling after Indian people. You ever notice how in jobs they don't fuck with nobody but their own, and that's respectable? I'm kind of that same way. I only talk to somebody if they talk about some business, but I feel like you need to learn. Oh, this is what I'm trying to say. When you're in the church, when you're in church, and your jack-legged preacher is giving a sermon, when he starts off the sermon, he always tells you, say hello to your neighbor, and you look to your left and your right, and your neighbor is there. I'm gonna tell you black people something. When you look in the left or the right side, and you see another black person in that pew next to you, you see that black woman with that fruit basket on her head, or that black woman with the skirt up to her ass, because there's no men inside of the church. But I'm gonna let you know this right now. As much as I'm critical of black women and just the black race, that's my neighbor. That's my neighbor. And you gotta accept your neighbor. You gotta learn to just love being around each other. Because other groups of people, much as you don't want to hear it, don't fuck with us like that. And we gotta learn to love each other. And I'm not saying everybody. And just because, and I want to break this down too, just because you deal with somebody outside of your race does not equate the whole fucking people. Okay? Just because you may like a black female, wow. Just because you may like a black female does not mean that all black people's problem just goes away. Racism is just done with. No. We still got to deal with a lot of things. And you're probably wondering, what are these things that you keep complaining about? Look at my channel. I'll tell you that I break everything down. I just can't do a lot of talking in this video because my mouth is really dry. I just had like a watermelon, and I had like 2 waters. But my channel explains everything that I complain about. But I feel like we need to just learn to just love each other and stop hating on each other and just be a better black community. And another thing too, We also have to learn to put aside differences when it comes to disability, when it comes to income level. That's the biggest one. Just because you have more money than the next person and you call them dusty or broke, that understand money can be taken away in a heartbeat. That is a temporary trait that you have. Being rich, having money, that's all about, that's possessions. That's a possession that you could lose and gain. I can be broke one minute and I can gain money. It's good to have money, but don't worship it. Don't hate on the next black person that you see doing good. Let me put it like this: if you're broke, don't hate on somebody that's doing good. Be motivated by what you see. And if you have money and you see somebody broke, don't throw it in their face.